same curve once my initial luck wore out in the 90s. Every single trade I got into was a loser. Every single one. I could not get a commodity trade to make me any money because I did not know at that time how to trade. And every loss, I put more on the next trade. And I got pissed off and more behind the next trade. And suddenly I was losing airline pilot salaries in a week. Yeah. Try walking around acting like it's all put together still when that's going on. It's hard. It's really hard to do. And eventually it takes its toll on you. And all those things are completely avoidable. You have to submit to your own development. And if it takes you 6 years, so what? Where else are you going to be in 6 years? At least you know where you're going. At least you're moving towards that goal. I'm a break-even trader, Michael. I can't make any money. It's pissing me off. You know what I see? That's opportunity. Because if you're not losing money, you're consistently staying around the unchanged mark, you got what it takes. You have what it takes. Because you're not straight down. You're getting some when you lose some. All you need to do is fine-tune a couple things. So if that's what you're struggling with right now, be excited. There's no reason for you to be upset. There's no reason for you to be upset. Think about it. You all want to be surgeons in price action. You got to go through med school. Then you got to go out and work next to doctors before you start picking up a scalpel and making a carving of your own living. Doctors, surgeons, lawyers, all these professionals, they go through school and they go through drills and classes they don't want to go through. They all want to get out and collect that paycheck. And you're no different. You want exchange for the time you have in front of the charts. And it doesn't work that way. But those same individuals that go through school, they are book smart. Because all of us are book smart. We all know what an open high-low close is. We all know what a candlestick is. I don't know what the hell a Heikin-Ashi bar is, but nonetheless, we all know a general foundation of information. But why is it that we are so widely dispersed in terms of results? Because the ones that are killing it, making money, they know exactly what they are going to do. Everyone wants to go in to be a surgeon. And then while they're going through school, they focalize and centralize and direct their form of surgery into one path or another. Brain surgery, heart surgery, bladder surgery, general surgery. They become what? A specialist. With my concepts, I force you to be you're a specialist. One way or the other, you're a specialist. You're in med school. You just got to submit to it. It's all part of the process. If you lose sight of the big picture and you get so ingrained and so worried about the near-term adversities and struggles, you're learning. It ain't supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. The fact that you're still listening to this message and I haven't told you a trade yet is a testimony that you have what it takes. You believe in it. You're not believing in me. That's not what you're believing. You're not listening because you believe in me. You know what I'm saying is exactly the truth. You're struggling because you're impatient. You're greedy. You want to make money right now. I understand it. Some of you have some hardships. You want to get out of your job. Some of you need to make the money because you can't make it right now. Guess what? You're not going to be a trader doing that because you're already going in emotionally. Your psychological mindset needs to be isolated from money. And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that that's how it has to be. But that's exactly how it has to be. I do not worry about money when I'm trading. I'm not worried about how much I'm going to make. I'm not worried about how much I'm going to lose. I'm worrying about, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing in this trade? That's where my trading has evolved to. Where in the beginning was, how much money can I make on this trade? Think about that. You do it. How much money can I make on this trade? So what you just said is, it doesn't matter how much I got to risk. I want to know how much I can make. That's what that statement says. And when someone thinks that way or says it, that's a clearly out of control, impulse-driven trader that will not have longevity in this industry. Because he's a cowboy or she's a cowboy. And she's swinging for the fence, or he's swinging for the fence every single way. And it's not going to work out well for you.